And have you ever driven on a street here in the islands and wondered how the street got its name? Well, that's why every Thursday, or as we say in Hawaiian, po'aha, we have our Aloha Authentic segment, which helps to answer that question and share stories behind the given names. For the month of August, we have been highlighting streets named after medicinal plants. This week, we visit a road named after a very prominent plant in Hawaii. Here on Oahu, in the back of Palolo Valley, which lies in the Ahupua'a of Palolo, and in the Moku of Kona, you will come across a street that leads you into the farthest part of the valley. However, you wouldn't really have to drive on the street unless you really had to. The name of the street is La'i Road, and the name holds a lot of information. In Hawaii, the word la'i is a contraction of lauki, which means the leaf of the key plant, also known as the tea leaf. We are most familiar with this leaf by the tea leaf skirt, a common skirt worn by hula dancers. In Hawaiian culture, the tea leaf and the plant are prominent as it holds many uses, from spiritual to medicinal to even utilitarian. Spiritually, the tea leaf holds the essence of purity and cleansing. From chants to dance to ceremonies, the tea leaf is always included to help keep all words spoken and motions danced as pure and clean as possible, as these are given to God or the gods, or even to our kupuna or our ancestors. Did you know? Now you do.
Now I do.
Now you do.
Awesome. Thanks for breaking that down. Okay, so you say that the tea leaf, it is used spiritually for cleansing. Does that include bad spirits as well?
Yeah, it actually does. So a lot of times, especially when you watch Hawaiian ceremonies, you'll definitely see, especially the chanter holding some type of tea leaf. Again, that's to help the purity and cleansing sense, but also to help to keep off and keep away all those bad spirits. For example, if you look at a lot of the cemeteries or the graveyards around the islands, I would say about 80–90% of the time you'll either see tea leaf planted within the boundary of the graveyard or the homes surrounding the graveyard as well.
Okay.
And growing up as a little kid, we were always talked about night marchers, which are these spirits that roam during the nighttime, that if your house has tea leaves planted in the yard, the night marchers will keep away from you and leave you alone.
Got it. Okay, so definitely wards off the bad spirits then. Okay, what about medicinally? Can you eat or drink tea leaf?
So there's a lot of different things. Medicinally, the biggest thing that I was taught, and again, this is through the traditions that I learned from, was so the tea leaf retains heat. It's just naturally made and grows like that. So we cook a lot with it because it helps to cook fully the food. In that same essence, when we have fevers and our body's hot, what we would do is take the tea leaf, and the top part of the tea leaf, the shiny part that faces the sun, you put it on top of directly on your forehead, and it'll help to start extracting all those toxins and to help take away that heat from the body and retain it within the leaf. So when the leaf, as we say in Hawaiian, mai, or wilts off, you just return that back to the aina, get a new leaf, put it back on, and you have a new Band-Aid for your fever.
There you go, a new tea leaf Band-Aid. Any other uses medicinally?
In a sense, I guess it's medicinal, but our kupuna they had so much times on their hand without TV. They found out when you cook the root of the plant in an imu, which is a traditional underground oven, all the juices that come out, they'll ferment that, and then what happens is it turns into an alcoholic beverage with 180 proof alcohol, 90% alcohol. And speaking with some kupuna, they'll just share of the experiences of your mouth just getting numb and you're starting to drip things out of your mouth. So I guess in that sense, if you need to be healed in a medicinal sense from there you go.
Why not? Okay, so you said cook. So obviously I thought food. Is the plant edible?
So that same root is edible. Now the root is where all the glucose of the plant resides, so all the sugars. So when you cook the sugar, it really just kind of spices it up, I guess, and kicks it up a notch. So when you put the root in an imu, and this is my 102-year-old tutu, if you're watching out there, good morning. She says you put the root in an imu, you cook it, it turns into a gummy, like a mochi substance dessert treat. So something very sweet with all that sugar, something that's very good to eat after a dish.
And the texture of mochi is like the best. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. So I still haven't yet to try it. I'm going to have to try it one of these days.
Okay, bring me some too, Kamaka. Awesome.
Thanks, Tutu.
Yeah, thank you. Did you know? Now you do. All right, thanks so much, Kamaka, for joining us. Do we know where we're going next week yet?
Next week, we're going to try to focus on different cultural practices within Hawaiian culture.
Love it. Okay, so stay tuned. More Aloha Authentic segments to come.